Hi, I'm Arran and I studied Football Business and Finance at UCFB and I'm now a running the business administrator at Manchester FA and have been for 14 months. So Manchester FA governs and administers all aspects of football across grassroots football in Manchester. At the moment we look after over 1,000 teams, over 2,000 participants and over 600 referees. Manchester FA is a very forward-thinking and progressive organisation. Working internally to Manchester FA is absolutely 100% the job that I wanted to do. People here are fantastic, the environment is fantastic, everybody gets along with each other, everyone smiles at each other, and we all work in tandem to ensure that we deliver 100% to grassroots football in Manchester.
Within the services area which I work, it's really important that people have good organisational communication and administration skills. And the roles that specifically Arran does underneath myself, the role that he does, they're really important.
So on a day-to-day basis I oversee the County Cup competitions and referee appointments. I also go further into other areas of football such as coach education, discipline, membership and charter standard. As somebody who is almost at the forefront of the business and mainly in contact with most of the customers, I'm constantly on the phones using emails to contact members of Manchester FA, the participants in grassroots football in Manchester, and always deliver a customer-focused attitude at all times of the day. I would ensure if I was a graduate now that I am very confident in my performance, in what I can deliver to a business. I would go out and ask people for work experience, ask people if you can be part of their organisation to gain the experience, to gain the knowledge necessary so that when you start full-time paid employment you can hit the ground running. I was often emailed by members of UCFB with regards to positions that were opening up, particularly in football at places like the FA, at Manchester FA and other sporting organisations. I think this is key given the education background that we come from within a footballing or sporting education environment. It makes sense to move into a similar industry.
To have someone coming from a sport background rather than like a normal academic or a business background is really helpful. I feel their skills they get doing such courses allows them to have good communication with our stakeholders.
One of the modules that we did was Neil Doncaster came in and talked to us about crisis management, and on a number of occasions we were put in scenarios that were high pressure, high profile environments that can be easily translated into a working organisation. For me, doing them modules with Neil Doncaster meant that when we came into the working environment, the crisis management skills that were necessary were already there. I think it's absolutely a great time to be a graduate from an academic institution, and it's just about making sure that hard work and dedication that you put in as a student is translated into gaining the work experience, gaining the knowledge for when you're ready to go into industry afterwards.
Manchester FA is quite a small team. There's only 19 to 20 of us work at this organisation. However, there is progression paths available. I came into this role 2 years ago as a competitions administrator and now I'm head of business services, so it depends how they progress individually. However, we do have a personal development programme that we run every 3 months, review their training needs, review their objectives.
Myself, I'm actually a football referee, so I see myself in a referee development position in the not too distant future. That could be something that is internal to Manchester FA or externally moving to another county FA or football association. I would envisage that in the next 2 years I would like to be in a position of referee development officer. That will mean that I'd oversee hundreds, potentially thousands of referees within a county FA, from everything from bringing them into refereeing to moving them on to the professional football game.